Get ready for a knockout week in combat sports. We're diving deep into UFC Seattle predictions, exploring how to watch the massive Adesanya versus Pyfer fight, and revealing a shocking White House event that's rewriting history. Plus, we've got the inside scoop on UFC Freedom 250. You don't want to miss this. First up, the UFC is back in Seattle, and we've got the inside track on the prelims. We're talking Ignacio Bahamondes versus Musayev, Tyrell Fortune's explosive debut, and Gabriela Fernandez looking to make a statement. Who's got the edge? We're breaking down all the key matchups and betting opportunities you need to know about before Saturday's main event. Then, we're tackling the massive main event, Israel Adesanya versus Joe Pyfer. Can the last stylebender bounce back, or will Pyfer shock the world and climb the middleweight ranks? We'll tell you how and where you can catch every second of the action, no matter where you are in the world, with exclusive streaming tips you won't find anywhere else. But the biggest news might be the unprecedented UFC event coming to the White House. That's right, the Octagon is hitting the president's turf for UFC Freedom 250, celebrating America's 250th anniversary and President Trump's birthday with championship fights. We've got all the details on this historic card. Don't go anywhere. Hit that subscribe button and ring the bell.
Never run out of battery again with the INIU portable charger, the slimmest 10,000 mAh power bank that keeps your devices charged on the go. Stay powered up wherever you go. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
UFC Seattle prelims, Bahamondes poised for dominance. Get ready for an electrifying night of fights as the UFC returns to Seattle, and our eyes are locked on the preliminary card, especially the lightweight clash between Ignacio Bahamondes and Musayev. While the main event featuring Israel Adesanya versus Joe Pyfer is drawing significant attention, the prelims offer a treasure trove of betting opportunities and rising stars. Ignacio Bahamondes is a fighter who brings raw power and a proven track record of finishing fights. With 13 of his 17 professional wins coming by way of knockout or submission, Bahamondes has demonstrated he has the tools to end a fight early. His striking ability, amplified by a significant height and reach advantage over Musayev, is expected to be a major factor. Standing at 6'3", with a 6-inch reach advantage, Bahamondes is poised to overwhelm Musayev, whose preferred distance striking style could be severely hampered. Expect Bahamondes to utilize close-range strikes, including devastating knees and head kicks, potentially leading to another first-round finish, much like in 3 of his last 4 outings. Beyond Bahamondes, the prelims showcase other compelling matchups. Tyrell Fortune makes his highly anticipated UFC debut against the veteran Marcin Tybura. Fortune, a former collegiate wrestler, brings a blend of power and grappling skill that could prove too much for the aging Tybura, who has shown signs of slowing down. Additionally, Gabriela Fernandez is set to face Casey O'Neill. Fernandez is on a 3-fight win streak and offers a well-rounded game with strong takedown defense, a crucial asset against O'Neill, who typically looks to take fights to the mat. Fernandez represents the ascendant force, while O'Neill appears to be on the decline. Fans are buzzing about the potential for explosive finishes on the undercard, with many predicting Bahamondes to steal the show. Analysts are highlighting the stylistic matchups that could lead to quick KOs, and bettors are eager to capitalize on the value presented in these early fights. Stay tuned as we break down every angle of these prelim bouts. But first, can Israel Adesanya reclaim his glory? And what incredible streaming secrets will unlock the main event for everyone? Adesanya versus Pyfer, how to watch the UFC blockbuster. Get ready, fight fans, because this Saturday, the UFC presents a massive showdown between Israel Adesanya and Joe Pyfer that could redefine the middleweight division. But with broadcasting rights varying across the globe, the question on everyone's mind is, how can you watch this epic clash? Israel Adesanya, a former middleweight champion, steps into the octagon facing a career-defining moment. Riding a 3-fight losing streak, including a recent knockout loss, Adesanya is looking to silence doubters and prove he still belongs at the top. His opponent, Joe Pyfer, is a dangerous contender on a 3-fight win streak, boasting an incredible 87% finish rate. For Pyfer, A victory over Adesanya would catapult him into immediate title contention. The co-main event also promises fireworks with a flyweight rematch between Alexa Grasso and Macy Barber, carrying significant title implications. And if you're tuning in early, don't miss the explosive lightweight bout between Terrence McKinney and Kyle Nelson, a fight that's almost guaranteed not to go the distance. For viewers in countries without a direct UFC broadcaster, a creative solution exists. Russia's Match TV offers a free live stream of the main card on Match TV. While geo-blocked, a VPN connected to a Russian server, like CyberGhost, can unlock this stream. CyberGhost is recommended for its reliable Russian servers and affordable pricing. For broader streaming needs across platforms like Paramount Plus and DAZN, NordVPN is highlighted as a top-tier option, offering high speeds and multi-device support. Fans are dissecting Adesanya's recent performances and debating Pyfer's knockout power. The debate rages on whether Adesanya can recapture his championship form or if Pyfer is destined for a breakout win. But the biggest fight news might not be happening in the octagon at all. Get ready for an unprecedented event that's making headlines worldwide. And what historic location is about to host a UFC championship bout for the first time ever? White House Octagon, UFC makes history. In a move that blurs the lines between politics and sports entertainment, the White House is set to host a major UFC event, an unprecedented spectacle timed for President Donald Trump's 80th birthday and the nation's 250th anniversary. This historic event, dubbed UFC Freedom 250, will feature a custom-built 6-foot wire mesh fence shaped into an octagon erected on the White House lawn on June 14th. This unique setting promises a blend of martial arts prowess and political fanfare, aligning with President Trump's well-documented appreciation for cage match politics. The event aims to celebrate American independence and a significant presidential milestone. While the initial proposal envisioned a larger outdoor spectacle, the current plan involves a 5,000-seat arena constructed just outside the White House, with additional large screens in a nearby park for an estimated 85,000 ticket holders to view the action from afar. The league, through TKO President Mark Shapiro, has stated this event is a strategic investment, not for profit, focusing on earned media and sampling new, casual fans to expand viewership, particularly on Paramount Plus. The fight card itself is stacked, featuring 2 championship bouts. Brazil's Alex Periera will challenge for the interim UFC heavyweight title against France's Gane, and lightweight champion Israel Adesanya will face interim champion Justin Gaethje. The event is scheduled to be aired on Paramount Plus, with prelims starting at 4 p.m. ET and the main card kicking off at 8 p.m. ET. This groundbreaking announcement has ignited discussions across social media, with fans and analysts weighing in on the significance of a UFC event at such a prominent political landmark. The fusion of combat sports and the presidency is being hailed as a bold move by both the UFC and the administration. This White House event is just one part of a massive UFC celebration. We're also diving into the details of UFC Freedom 250 itself. And you won't believe the championship matchups that are set to go down. UFC Freedom 250, White House Championship Collision. Get ready for a monumental celebration of American independence and combat sports, as UFC Freedom 250 is set to make history at the White House grounds on June 14, 2026, coinciding with President Donald Trump's 80th birthday. This extraordinary event, planned to commemorate America's 250th anniversary, will feature a championship doubleheader. The interim UFC heavyweight title will be on the line as Brazil's Alex Periera faces off against France's Gane. Following that, the lightweight division's undisputed champion, Israel Adesanya, will defend his belt against the formidable interim champion, Justin Gaethje. This card promises explosive action and high stakes, marking a significant moment for the UFC and its athletes. The event, estimated to cost around $60 million, is being framed by TKO President Mark Shapiro as a long-term investment in expanding the UFC's audience and reach. With a plan to issue 85,000 free tickets and construct a temporary 5,000-seat arena near the White House, the UFC aims to create a unique spectacle. Broadcast details confirm that the event will air on Paramount+, with the preliminary card beginning at 4 p.m. ET and the main card starting at 8 p.m. ET, making it accessible to fans nationwide. The decision to host such a high-profile sporting event at the White House has sparked considerable buzz. Fans are eager to see how this unique venue will host championship MMA bouts, while analysts are discussing the strategic marketing impact of this partnership. The event is being seen as a powerful statement about the growing influence and mainstream appeal of mixed martial arts. We've covered the biggest fights and the most historic locations, but what about the predictions for the UFC Seattle prelims? And who is favored to win the main event in Seattle? What a week of fight news! We broke down the UFC Seattle prelims with key predictions, revealed how to watch the massive Adesanya vs. Pyfer main event from anywhere in the world, and dropped the bombshell news of UFC Freedom 250 coming to the White House with stacked championship fights. Don't miss a single second of the action. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and let us know your predictions in the comments below. Follow us on all social media platforms for more exclusive fight content.